Howdy, partner. There's a snake in our boots. Hope you... It's just stupid. Sorry. Alright, that's not fair to you. You just open up a video and I just come in hot with the howdy, partner. Just hit you upside the head. Okay, and as far as opening hand goes, we've got Ancient Tomb. We've got Barrenmoor, Skullclamp. Man, I love this hand. If we just hit a green source, we're going to risk it. If we don't, we're looking at Barrenmoor on turn 1. Skullclamp on the snake tokens. Yeah, let's risk it. We may be, hey, you know, if we look like a genius if we hit the land drop for the next turn. Alright, we're going to hope we are. Okay, we're playing Hapatra, snake in our boots. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1 counter on target creature. When one or more -1 counters are put on a creature, create a 1/1 green. Oh, Tranquil Thicket, beautiful. Let's go get the Tranquil Thicket down, put it into play. Alright, that always feels good, man. Okay, so with Hapatra, whenever she does combat damage to a player, you may put a -1 counter on a target creature. Then, whenever one or more -1 counters are put on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake creature token with Death Touch. Okay, let's go ahead and go for the Ancient... Oh man, we're ramping real hard on this one. Let's get the Kodoma's Reach down, looking at 1/2 off the Ancient Tomb. Beautiful. Let's grab some swamps and forest off this one. Let's grab a nice little even spread. Let's go ahead and put the forest onto the battlefield, swamp into the hand, anything else? No, we're going to go to pass turn. Alright, so we may, next turn we're looking at swamp. Yeah, we can sequence it that way. So next turn we're looking at forest and swamp, play the swamp, get down Hapatra, and then we have cultivate off the thicket in the Ancient Tomb. So I'll definitely go for that. Not Vine Mystic, and then we're playing against Mayael. I think that's how you say your name. I butcher words all the time, just giving you a heads up. So let's go ahead and, excuse me. Let's go ahead and get the swamp down. Let's go for Hapatra, the snake queen, queen of all snakes. Let's go for cultivate. Oh man, this is just Ramp City right here. Let's go and grab, I think, off this one. There we go. Sorry, my cat was in my lap. She wanted to get up, and I did not want to have my headset ripped off. We do have, let's go for swamp. We're okay on forest, I think, at this point. We need double black. Yeah, let's just go double swamp. Well, no, we got a swamp in the hand. Let's go another forest. Let's go and put the swamp on the battlefield. Forest in the hand. Anything else? No, we're going to go and pass turn. Okay, we're doing good. Let's kind of re-rack on mana. Actually, let's cover what our opponent's commander does. We're playing against Mayael. For 6 mana, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with power 5 or greater among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Some nice little Naya beat sticks. I have not played against her in a while. She's always fun to play against. Okay, so we're looking at a 2/3 body. We have Incremental Blight. Creatures you control have haste. They're not going to be able to activate it just yet. We have Incremental Blight. Put a -1 counter on target creature, 2 on another target creature, and then 3 on a third target creature. So we got some board wiping to do. Let's go ahead and get the. We're looking Incremental Blight. Put a -1 counter on Hapatra. Put a 2 on the Knot Vine, and then 3. Oh, just Value City. Okay, let's make sure that we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can still get the Skullclamp down. Looking at 1, 2, and then 3. Oh yeah, bunch of snakes off this one. Look at this, just beautiful. We get the Tranquil Thicket down. Oh, that feels really good. You just have those times, those magic feel-good moments in Magic where things just work out perfectly. Oh, look at all those snakes. Always yield. Get those snakes on the battlefield. Oh yeah. And then let's go and get the forest down. Let's go Skullclamp. Let's go and swing in for 1. Coming in hot. that felt really good. Just value. Okay. Put our opponent down to 29. We're okay. We're not going to put 1 on there. Put it on the snake token. We're going to do that now. We're okay. Just going to get a fresh one anyway, and it's not tapped. Let's go ahead and equip the Skullclamp onto the snake. Draw 2 cards. Grim Affliction, Vraska. Okay, good. We're going to go and pass turn. Okay, so next turn, we may end up going for Vraska. I love getting Vraska win. That's always really fun to go for. The rest of the stuff in our hand, we could go for Dusk Urchins. Whenever it attacks or blocks, put a -1 counter on it. Yeah, we might end up going for Dusk Urchins. That way, we're just going to keep those snake tokens going so we can keep the Skullclamp active. So let's kind of re-rack on how much mana we've got. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 mana. If we hit the land drop for the turn, we'll have 8, which will allow us to go Dusk Urchins and Vraska. But let's go and go Vraska. We need to take care of the Seedborn Muse. Let's get down Vraska. Yeah, it's a 2/4 body. Put 3 counters on target creature. She's a 2/4. Yeah, let's go Vraska. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, is there any certain way we can sequence? Either way, we're gonna have to tap the skull clamp. Let's go ahead and tap the ancient tomb. Okay. That way we can double skull clamp if we want to. Let's go ahead and destroy target non-land permanents. Take care of Seaborn Muse. Let's go and come in hot. Come in hot for 3. It's going to put our opponent down to 26. And then we're just going to get a fresh snake token if we want to. That'll be unblocked. Put it on the snake. That way we can protect Vraska. Because their creatures do have haste from the fires. And then we're still left with 2 mana. We could cycle the Baron more. Let's go and equip the skull clamp onto this snake. Draw 2 cards. Go Gary Rot Farm. Let's go and make the land drop for the turn. Let's go and bounce the forest back to the hand. And then let's go and cycle the Baron Moor. Okay, Whispering one, anything else? No, we're going to go and pass turn. Okay, so we're going to have to discard 2 cards into the graveyard. We're okay on mana right now. Let's go and chunk the forest, and then I like holding on to Grim Affliction, Flowering Defenses, Snake Basket. At this point with Skull Clamp, I think I like everything else in the hand. Let's go and get rid of Read the Bones. Okay, we'll go and pass turn. Let's re-rack. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have 8 mana, so we can go Whispering Worm. We also have Massacre Worm online if they get any sort of one-drop or mana dork creatures on the battlefield. Let's get the commander back up too. Don't want to forget about that. We do have the Skin Render play to get some more snakes on the battlefield. So what we may end up doing is going, if we can get down Flourishing defenses first and then kind of lead out with some of our creatures, that may be kind of good. At the beginning of combat, up to 1 target creature attacks or blocks his combat if able to, and 1 can't attack or block. So, with the Boros Battle, nice, man. I've not seen that card in forever. Okay, they're coming in hot for Vraska. Yeah, man, there's some of those old school, not old, well, technically, yeah, I guess it is old school. It makes me feel old right now. Let's go ahead and get the Blooming Marsh down. How do we know sequences? Let's go Flourishing Defenses. So we're looking at, let's go 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Get the Flourishing Defenses down. We'll get a nice little elf creature warrior token. Let's go ahead and get the... We could proliferate if we want to. Let's go and get the Dust Urchins down. Yeah, so we can just basically swing it with the Hapatra, get that nice little, at the beginning of up to 1 target creature attacks or blocks this turn, and up to 1 can attack or... Okay, so they're going to be able to get that each turn. I like that. So we're going to need to find a way to, can't attack or block. Okay. Let's go and... Do we want to swing it with the Death Touch? No, we'll go and hold off. Because they're going to force the Hapatra. Yeah, she can't attack. Yeah, we'll just go and hold off on this one. That's the good thing about Hapatra is that she is a 2-drop commander, so we don't have to worry. If she dies right now, we can just recast her next turn. And then we get into spots of where, if we go Whispering one, next turn we can take care of the Boros Battle Shaper. Or if we want to go for the Skin Render, definitely go for that too. See if they're going to get down the Sylvan Library. Yeah, if they're going for Sylvan Library and they don't get a creature down, they're going to go for the Whispering one. That'll put them in a spot where they're going to have to sack a creature at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep. And then we still have Grim Affliction if they get a little mana door. Okay, get down Mayael. It does have haste. See how they want to sequence the Boros Battle Shaper. Probably going to have Hapatra block. Yeah, and actually Hapatra, during I read an article that she actually had Death Touch, which makes a lot of sense. She had Death Touch in development, but then they cut it. But, I don't know, man. It would have made a lot of sense for them to have Death Touch. Must attack or block. Can't attack or block. Okay. If they do swing in, we do have the Snake token. Okay, they're not going to go for it. I like that. That's good. That's good for us. Okay. So, we're looking at... We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 mana. So we can actually go Skin Render on the Boros Battle Shaper. 3 counters. Put a -1 counter and then Proliferate. It'll take care of that. And then we need to take care of their commander because we don't want them to hit a big creature off of that. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if we go for Whispering one, they're going to have to sack a creature. Let's go ahead and go... Yeah, let's go Skin Render. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do this main phase. And we still have the... Yeah, we're going to do this main phase. Put the -3 counters on target creature. We just really want to take care of the anima over there. Or do we not put them on? Maybe we're looking at 5, 7. They're gonna have enough mana next turn. Let's go ahead and take care of the Boros Battle Shaper, and then we get in a spot to where we can go the Whispering one. Yeah, let's go and do that. We can go for Grim Affliction. Kind of puts us in a spot to where we're gonna. Yeah, I like this. Get those elf tokens. Oh yes. Do we want to use that ability? Yes, we do. Now we get into spots where we can just kind of skull clamp, and then skull clamp for a Crater Hoof. Let's go and go Grim Affliction on the Boros Battle Shaper. So we're looking at 1, 2. And then let's go and proliferate right there. We do not want to proliferate on Hapatra. Going to take care of the Boros Battle Shaper. We're going to get. Oh yes, this is just so good. Always no, we need to always yield and then always yield. Get those extra elf war, and I'm loving the old school tokens like that. Looks good. Okay, let's go and swing in. We can swing in with the Hapatra. Let's go and swing in with the Dusk Urchins. We can swing in with the Snake token. Put a -1 counter on it. Oh yes. Use that ability. Then we got Hapatra coming down. Coming in hot for 4. See if they offer up a block. They could block on the Dusk Urchins or the Snake, but we may not see that. Okay, puts them down to 22. Let's go ahead and go Skull Clamp on the tapped Snake. Yes, we're going to pay that 1. Draw 2 cards. Okay, let's go and get the Erdborg down. Let's go and Skull Clamp on one of the Elf Warriors. Draw 2 cards. Oh, this is just nasty. And then let's go ahead and one more elf token. We're just looking for a tutor, or we're looking for Crater Hoof, which we don't hit. Okay, we're okay with that. All right, let's go and pass the turn. Let's go and chunk the Polluted Delta. And then let's go ahead and everything else I kind of like in the hand. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the. I'm just going to put the Catacombs down. Okay, going past turn. Okay, so now we're looking at, we have 4 snakes, we have 4 Elf Warrior tokens, we have a Skin Render, and our opponent does have an open and active Mayael. Now we're looking at 6 mana to activate it. Their devotion, we're looking at, well, they just kind of have spread out devotion. The most devotion they have right now is green for 3, which is really not going to net them that much by the time they tap the Shrine and then tap all the other stuff out there. So we're looking, if they do go for a 6 activation, that's going to eat up a lot of their mana, so I'll be A-okay with that. And then any sort of big creature they get out on the battlefield, you may put a creature, yeah, so we're going to have the Pulse to kind of take care of it and get into spots where we can swing in, so I'm okay with that. Chroma's, oh. Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Blood Artist, where are you, man? Wish you were out here, buddy. Alright, we're going to draw a card for each -1 counter on it. Soul Snuffers and Channeler, okay. Harbinger of the Night. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go ahead and go Whispering one, and then let's go Whispering one. Looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2. Tap for 1 more. Yeah, that'll leave just enough for Lightning Greaves. Okay, I like that. Let's go Lightning Greaves. We're looking at 1, 2 off the Ancient Tomb. We're going to take 2 damage. That's going to put them in a spot where if they get their commander out, they're going to have to sack it the following turn. Put that on there. Anything else? Going to swing in hot for 6. And then we also have Massacre Worm to do a little bit of cleanup duty. Okay, get in for 6. I'm going past turn. And then we're going to be able to bring a creature card out of the graveyard to the battlefield. So right now what we can do is we have Skin Render Dusk Urchins. We may end up bringing the Dusk Urchins back onto the battlefield. That's going to be at the beginning of our upkeep, and then we can actually shift the Lightning Greaves over there once we get down Hapatra and kind of swing in hot. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go and bring back the Dusk Urchins. Comes back to the battlefield. Phyrexian Tower. Let's go and get that down. Let's get Hapatra back up. Let's go and cast Hapatra. So we're looking at, yeah, that's the good thing about having a 2 mana cost commander. Get down Hapatra. Let's go and shift the Lightning Greaves over to the Dusk Urchins. Anything else we want to go for? Yeah, let's go and swing in for 10. We're going to get a nice little snake token off the Hapatra. Puts them down to 7. Okay. And then anything else we want to go for? Let's go and get down the Channeler. We just want to have a nice little board state. Yeah, let's go Channeler. And then we still have pulse to kind of take care of any creatures on the battlefield. Put 3. Let's go and put the 3 on the snake token. Because it will matter to have a nice little beat stick on this one. Okay, opponent scoops it up. But yeah, we had a nice little board state developed, and that was, man, you can just see where just holding onto a skull clamp is just, value city right there. But yeah, this is a nice little showing of Hapatra. We even got the Flourishing defenses, nice little elf tokens on the battlefield, and we took care of the Mayael, just getting a bunch of big creatures on the battlefield. So, alright everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks.